if you didn't know Reb Gershon Mendel personally, and what kind of Avi he had for the Rebbe, and what kind of great chassid he was, as the Rebbe himself said about him, Metala Tutul and Haruyim, it's sometimes not so easy to relate to. So, but here goes. Sein Adar Tov Hey the Rebbe verbringt, and then that verbringen was a stark aufgeheben der Elam. The Rebbe spoke about the Sima Rambam, the first Sima Rambam is coming up in Alef Nissan, we should make chachonis, and gave great importance to papier, and it should be mitagan to studim, and the prati is about the siyumim, and which of course had aufgeheben der Elam. And after Fabrengen, gesuchte Fabrengen, now Gershon Mendel was in town. He was there for, I think it was Levi's wedding, I believe. And he, but he wasn't around some 70, which he ordinarily would be after Fabrengen. So we heard that there's a Sheva Brachos, I think in Hill David's house. Okay, the Sheva Brachos started after Fabrengen, so this must be 1 o'clock or 1:30 in the morning. So a few friends and myself, we showed up, we crashed the party, and there was no room around the table. They put us very friendly, received us, put us at the side of the room, and they said we're getting close to the end of the Sheva Brachos. So the Sheva Brachos finished, gebenched, macht Sheva Brachos, and then Gershon Mendel sat down with us, and word got out. Somehow around Kreitz, maybe came 20, 30 Bachim. Gershon Mendel was Fabrengen Kedarke, a regular Gershon Mendel Fabrengen. Must have been about 3 o'clock, he spotted over there Fight 11. And he starts telling me he wants to hear the new Niggun of Alef Nissan, which was, I think, Yelchu, which was actually Brachos Niggun, or first Niggun. But I think he thinks that it was Fight 11, that he was there, and Fight Mustaman knew the song, because I didn't know the song, I don't know if Father Bachim knew it. He pushed him first, he didn't want to. Finally, Feitel started singing, kind of Shane singing, and the new Niggun of the Rebbe, it got us very, with feelings of iskashus, but when I opened my eyes, I saw Gershon Mendel was in his zone. He told him to sing it again. Gershon Mendel won the Super Bowl when he heard this Niggun, and he started picturing another year, Alef Nissan, coming up another year, mit dem Rebbe, mit uns, mit Gesundheit, and he went into a zone that I never saw him in. And we sang the Niggun for a while, and then he had a couple of times before already, he took a little kelishik, and he said, Tov Shin Lamet Ches, and he drank it. 2 minutes later, he took another little kelishik, Tov Shin Lamet Tes, Tov Shin Mem, Mem Alef, Mem Beis, Mem Gimel, Mem Daled, Mem Hey. You do the math. Small kelishklach, but within like 15 minutes. And then he was just... he knew how to hold mashke. He never went great, and then he basically Fabring straight till 7:30 in the morning. And sometimes he didn't really speak much. Like I shouldn't say that. Sometimes he didn't speak so much full ideas or stories, more in Asius Perchis. But here he gave his whole the Teichen of what he spoke about. That I remember, like at 6 in the morning. And he was just in a different zone. His Avid to the Rebbe came out that night, even more than usual. And at Geret, he was metired to us what was happening in Europe in the previous generation, unter Stalin, unter the Machshemenik. That is the Zweite Machshemenik. I was so metired given. And he's speaking about the Rebbe geht durch the Welt in the fifth Gasse Manhattan. He's metired the whole Elam Hazem, the Grace of Binyanim, and how the Rebbe is going through it, walking through it, getting through it, getting through the whole Elam Hazem, bringing the whole world to its purpose. And he has a chushatzir, a bissel in this kind of thing, and it was very, 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 to me, it's something I remember, and I still remember 40 years later.